What are Tony Montana's best quotes? If you have ever watched a crime film, you know that some characters leave a lasting impression. Tony Montana, played by Al Pacino in Scarface, is one of those characters. His lines have become iconic, reflecting his ambition and the darker side of the American dream. So, what are some of Tony Montana's best quotes? One of the most famous lines is, "Say hello to my little friend?" This quote is delivered during a dramatic shootout, showcasing Tony's flair for the theatrical as he brandishes a grenade launcher. It perfectly captures his defiance and larger-than-life persona. Another memorable quote is, "You need people like me so you can point your in fingers and say, 'That's the bad guy.'" This line reveals Tony's awareness of his role in society and highlights the hypocrisy of how people view crime. Tony also says, "I always tell the truth, even when I lie." This paradoxical statement showcases his charm and moral ambiguity, making it clear that he is not just a straightforward villain. In a grand declaration of ambition, he states, "The world, Chico, and everything in it." This line symbolizes his insatiable hunger for power and wealth, a central theme in his character arc. Another quote that resonates is, "I didn't come to the United States to break my ing back." Here, Tony expresses frustration with the myth of the American dream, rejecting the idea of hard work for little reward. Tony's philosophy is summed up in the quote, "First you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the women." This line reveals his priorities and the lengths he will go to achieve success. He also shares a lesson from his mentor when he says, "Lesson number 1, don't underestimate the other guy's greed." This quote reflects his own ruthless nature and the dangers of the criminal world. In a moment of dark humor, he asks, "You want a job, Ernie?" This line shows his unpredictable mix of violence and pragmatism, adding depth to his character. Tony's pride is evident in the quote, "All I have in this world is my balls and my word, and I don't break 'em for no one." This line speaks to his loyalty and the code he lives by, which ultimately leads to his downfall. Finally, he declares, "Who put this thing together? Me. Who do I trust? Me." This statement emphasizes his self-reliance and distrust of others, especially as his empire begins to crumble. These quotes not only define Tony Montana but also cement Al Pacino's performance as a significant contribution to crime cinema. Pairing these lines with scenes from the film can highlight the complexity of Tony's character and his tragic journey.